and welcome. You are listening to At Home with Ifeno. Here, we'll talk about helping women know and understand their worth, find fulfillment in who they are, and in what they do. Every other week, we'll talk about your identity as a woman, discovering your unique purpose, intentionally raising the next generation, and your influence in homemaking. I am your host, Ifoma Nneka Omoni. Hello, and welcome. I'm so excited. 2023, wow. We made it. You made it. But it wasn't by our power and by our strength. I just want to welcome you on At Home with Ifeno to At Home with Ifeno. This is a great year. I'm very, very expectant, and I want to encourage you to keep your expectations high. If there's anything above 100%, keep your expectations high. Don't allow the things happening in your environment. Don't allow the things going on the news. Don't allow what people are saying to drown your expectations. No, keep your expectations high up there. So, welcome again to At Home with Ifeno 2023. How are you doing? Is it good morning? I want to say now, good afternoon or good evening. Whatever time it is all over the world, you are welcome. 2023 promises to be a unique year for you, a unique year for every one of us. And like I've been saying for some time now, your future is not on the calendar. It's not on the dates. Your future is in you, waiting to be unveiled, waiting to be expressed, waiting to be manifested. And this year, a lot of those things hidden in you are eager, waiting to come out. The world is waiting for that part of you that has not been expressed. It promises to be an adventurous year. It promises to be a creative year. It's a year where God wants your heart as his home. He wants your heart as his home. He wants you to make him your priority. He wants you to put him first. He wants you to put him in front of everything you desire. And when you make him your priority, you are sure to hear and get instructions from him. And not just to hear, but he expects that you will act. You would activate what he has put in your heart to do. So you are welcome. How has it been for the few days the year has started? Are you putting down your plans already, or are you still thinking, praying, wondering how would the year go? Whatever point you are in, I just want you to be encouraged. Don't give up on anything that happened, last year. Don't allow last year's regrets, disappointment to shut you down. No, it's a new year, and interestingly, you can begin again. You can begin again. That is our focus for today. Our topic is you can begin again. Yes. So what does it mean to have that ability to start again? Can. What does can really mean? It means to be able to do something. It means that you have been given, you have that ability. You can do this. You have been permitted to do this. There is what you call the can-do attitude. And that can-do attitude is characterized by an eager willingness to accept and meet challenges. Wow. So we are not saying that you are not going to meet difficulties, because that will not be a real world. That will be fantasy. So you are going to meet challenges in 2023, but you have the ability to accept those challenges, to meet them, and to overcome them. You have that ability. It is in you. It's in you, that ability. And the ability, the power, the skill to overcome, the skill to push through, the skill not to give up is given to you. You can begin again. Begin means to start, to go into the process, that maybe you started before, to have that encouragement to start again. So you can begin again. If there's any thought saying, oh, I've tried this business over and over, I am tired, ifeno, what's the guarantee that it will work this time? Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams unless you have that nudge that is something that you should leave for now. But if you have that prompting to try again, this could be the time when it will fly. This could be the time when that desire of yours will become a reality. You can begin again. So before we continue with our focus, which is you can begin again, do you know that many good things happened to you over the negatives last year? If you sit down and really be honest, you'll find out that there were more good things that happened over the negative things. But as human beings, we have that tendency to always focus on what is not working, always focus on what did not go the way we expect. But there were more things. So for you to begin again, for you to have that ability, that drive, that eagerness, that willingness to start again, the first thing I would like to encourage you is to have a grateful heart. Think of all the things that worked. Think about your health. You were healthy, you were well. Even when you fell sick, you recovered. You didn't end up dying on that sick bed. That is a great asset. Your health is your wealth. Many of us think that, it's until the bank account is rolling, overflowing with dollars, that is when we have made it. No, that's part of it. But do you know that without health, you'll barely be able to fulfill your plans? Do you know that without your health, you'll barely be able to accomplish your goals and dreams? So let's start this year with thanking God. Thank Him for your health. Thank Him for your family. Thank Him for the job you still have, if you have one. Thank Him that you can still see, you can still use your body parts. You are not being aided. And even if you are aided, you are still alive. And there is hope for anyone that is still living, that is still here. There is hope. So begin this year with thanksgiving. Think of the great things that happened last year. You survived an accident, you narrowly escaped death. So many things happened, but you are here today. So you can have that drive to begin again. First of all, by being grateful. Be grateful for the people around you. Be grateful for the family you have. Be grateful for the home you have. Be grateful for the siblings, your friends, your associates. Be thankful for everything. And in that mode of thanksgiving, you will begin to see things in a better view. You will begin to see things in a brighter view. So, many of us also have excuses why things didn't work out last year. I am not here to point the accusing finger at you. No, not at all. I am here to pull you out of that sorry cycle of regrets. That cycle of saying, I can't do this. That sorry of saying, it was the worst year. I am here to pull you out of that cycle, that mindset of trying to drown yourself in regret, and to shift you to start over again, because you can. It's time to start over again. What do we have to do to start over again? I said we must be thankful. The next thing is that we should give God the opportunity to redeem our regrets. Give God the opportunity to redeem your regrets so that you can see good come from last year's deepest disappointments. Yes, there is something to learn from your disappointments, from the failures. All these were events. The regrets, the failures, the disappointments are not who you are. They were events, but we can learn from those negative events and come out better and stronger. I would like to share some things that will help you start again in a great way. You need the following things to help you to begin again. The first thing I would like to encourage us is that we need to listen to God more than we listen to people. This might really sound, what is Ifeno saying now? You need to listen to God more than you listen to people. There are so many noise and voices that are going on around the world today. But do you know that that inner still small voice that speaks to you, that tells you that this is what I want you to do. These are the things that you made mistakes in. Can you shift? Can you do this or that this year? And God is the one also asking, I want you to make me your priority. The first thing you need to do after having a thankful heart for last year, despite the odds, is to listen to God more. We are not saying that you should not listen to others, because God uses people, but God should be number one. He should be the first person you meet to take decisions. He should be the first person you consult to make the right choices. Listen to God more than you will listen to others. He should be your priority. Secondly, you need to remember the things that worked for you last year and even in the past. Remember your past victories. Like I said, don't dwell on regrets. Remember your past victories. Remember the things that happened positively for you. Why, you might ask? Because the past victories will give you strength to overcome the challenges you are going to face. When you come across challenges in 2023, which all of us will definitely come across, remember the things that worked out in 2022 and even the past years of your life. Remember how God came through for you. Remember how He used the people around you to solve the challenges that came your way. So remember your past victories. They are the fuel that would energize you to overcome even the battles or the challenges that you might face in the year that we have just started. The first one I said is listen to God more, spend time more with Him. The second one is remember your past victories. They are your fuel, they are the energy that will help you overcome. Knowing that you overcame the last ones makes you believe that you can overcome the ones that are presently or that will come your way. The third thing you need to do is that you need to speak right. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to the situations that are coming across your way? Are you speaking positively? Are you speaking in anticipation of what you desire? Or are you waiting to see before you speak? No, you don't need to wait. You speak by faith. You speak in anticipation. You wake up in the morning with a heart of gratitude and begin to speak to the situations, the things that you are going to do, your job, your business, your children, your family, whatever it is. Begin to speak words, what you desire. You don't need to wait to see them before you speak. Speak in anticipation. Speak positively. Speak right, because it is what you speak that will become a reality. We speak the things that are not yet seen as though they are already there. And in no distant time, they become a reality. So we listen to God more than we listen to people, because He's our priority, He's our source. We also remember our past victories, because they will energize us. And then we speak right. We speak the right things. And then the fourth thing we need to do is to believe what we are speaking. You know, many times in our journey of life, we find out that despite our positivity, speaking right, we find out that situations seem to go contrary to what we say. So we must believe what we speak. Believe what you are saying, despite what people are saying. Oh, the economy is so hard. Oh, the economy is so difficult. The naira value, the dollar value, inflation, so many things are going on. The price of a foodstuff, the price of energy, the price of fuel. This is happening. Things are not working. Don't allow those things to drown your belief. Don't allow the things that people are saying around you that are negative to bring about unbelief. You need to believe what you are saying, because it is what you believe that becomes a reality. So we are not just going to be speaking words. You know, a lot of us have words of affirmations that we say, we confess, but we find out that we don't really see it manifest. Why? Because many of us don't believe what we are saying. So this year is a year where it's like a war. You know, what you are saying, you know, you need to believe what you say, not only when you have seen it, but before you see it. And I want you to know that things will come to try to discourage what you are speaking. So you must believe, you must have faith, no matter how little, that what you are saying will come to pass. And then the last thing that I will say that will help us start again and do great things this year is that we must take action. Yes, you have been listening to God. God is telling you what to do, giving you instructions, what to do daily, on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. And then you are remembering that you did things last year and they worked, and despite whatever comes your way, you are going to overcome. Yes, you are speaking right, you are believing right, but despite these 4 things, the 5th thing that is going to activate your 2023 to become a different year, because it is a different you that will make 2023 a different year, is that you are going to take action. Take action. This is where many of us are still struggling. Procrastination is not an excuse in taking action. We need to take action. If we truly believe what we are saying, we will definitely take action. Until we take action, our goals, our plans will remain a dream. They will just be like fairy tale. They will just be stories that we keep reading, you know, and keep wishing that they will become a reality. So we must take action. As long as you are sure you have heard from God, who is your source, you have spoken right, you believe, then you must take that step of faith to take action. It is a year of action. Action, action, action. So I want you to be energized and fueled up, and remember that all things are possible to those of us that believe. You can begin again. It's not over. It's not over. Last year did not end. Okay, last year ended last year, and it's a new year. Yeah. So you can begin again, but we need to have the right mind. I'd just like to share a scripture that will help us and remind us that we must be intentional. We must be deliberate each day we wake up to make 2023 a different year for us. So it says, so be very careful how you live, not being like those with no understanding, but live honorably with true wisdom. For we are living in evil times. Take full advantage of every day as you spend your life for God's purpose. We are not to live as people that do not have an understanding. For 2023 to become a brand new year for you, you are going to have to live with understanding. What does it mean to live with understanding? So you are not just living things and having wishful thinking. No, you have to be intentional. You have to know what you are supposed to do and then follow through. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. So we don't just allow patterns to keep repeating themselves, and we look like we cannot take control. No, you have that power. You have that ability, that power, that skill to overcome, to begin again, and to be fruitful this year. So we need to take advantage of every day and make sure that we spend our lives for God's purpose. It's up to us to make this year a different year, but we must listen to God. We must remember our past victories. We must speak right. We must believe that despite the harsh realities around us, we live from within who we are from inside. You are first in, your greatness starts from you, from within, and it comes out. So once you believe that, then you take that bold step, no matter how small that step is, but it's a bold one, and take action. If you don't take action, it will not be a different year. If you don't take action, it will just be like a mirage. If you don't take action, we will still remain where we were years and years back, and we don't want this to continue. So, like I said again, welcome to the year where God desires your heart to be his home, where he wants you to make him your priority, and to remind you that you can begin again. Despite the disappointments, you can begin again. Thanks for joining us this week on At Home with Ifeno. Check us out on Instagram at Ifeno17. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode and leave us a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. See you next in 2 weeks' time.